Hey guys, Dan Kramer here. The question that came in is, how do people get stuck in their business? So I'm a big advocate for reading and learning. If you guys haven't heard about Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, I would encourage you to pick that book up. It was one of my probably my most influential books in trying to get into business, but it's really a mindset book. What does Robert Kiyosaki talk about just business in general? He has a book called The 4 Cash Flow Quadrants. Employees, self-employed, business owners, and investors, okay? And so this question, I think if you read that book and if you just YouTube, Cash Flow Quadrants by Robert Kiyosaki, you're gonna find that most people are stuck in the left side of the quadrant where they're employees or self-employed. And the self-employed person is really a glorified employee that owns his job. That's really the answer, but what does it mean? How do you get stuck in your business, right? Whereas people should be trying to go from the self-employed to the business owner. Business owners build systems that run with or without them, right? So over time, you need to be asking yourself, how do I position whatever I'm doing so I could step away for a year and the systems and the people I put in place know what they're doing and run it effectively, so when you come back you still have a business, it's running smoothly, you work out some kinks and you keep moving, right? So how do people get stuck in their business? They're thinking too small, and I get it, we all do it. I was just talking to a friend and same thing, I'm going through the same struggles, but you need to be intentional about the end goal. Right? If you really want to create the freedom of time, you need to start asking yourself, how do I turn this into a system that runs without me? You don't want to get bottlenecked so everything comes to you. Everybody kind of starts that way, but you need to be able to kind of foresee, or dream past that growing stage. So you can build a system, you can walk away, and the thing runs without you. So if that was helpful, reach out. I'm working through it myself as my team is growing. But I talk to clients all the time. A lot of my clients have systems that they're building, or they want systems. A lot of them own businesses or are starting businesses. Business is phenomenal. Lots of tax advantages. Lots of, the wealthiest people in the world got good at something and built a business. So I encourage you to do it. It is painful. There's stats that show 95% of them aren't going to make it. But I would study the 5% that do, right? Don't study the 95% that don't. The 5% that do, they're not superhumans, right? They're people that built a system, they worked through the kinks, and they got the reward for it. So hopefully that was helpful. Reach out if you have questions. I'd love to hear from you, and look for the next video. Thanks.